Lisa Martinez, how are you?
Would you walk us quickly?
Yes, please.
So we're here. No, she's good.
Empapado de agua. No sé cómo se ella, pero no tenía sombrilla para bajar de carro. Empapado de agua.
Everybody had the same.
That makes it easier for you too.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to move it out of the way for him.
Once you get to the main, se te para atrás. Ya lo chepa.
So you want me, the one on the right, you want me to walk in and
Robert, where is Commissioner Holtz Alonso's seat?
right next to David.
You have one on the middle. Where Archie is.
I'm gonna need everybody to scoot over one. If it's over
Yeah.
I got it. Good evening, everybody. It is now 5:08 in the afternoon for the record, if we're keeping one. My name is Ralph Ventura. I am the Mayor's Chief of Staff and Deputy City Manager of the City of Sweetwater, and I was the City Attorney for approximately eight and a half years. I want to welcome you to a new day and to a new City of Sweetwater. When Mayor Lopez first asked me to become his Chief of Staff after his last election, or his first election as mayor in 2015, the city was in dire straits. I mean, extremely. I could explain how badly it would be, but really, there's no need to belabor it. But the city was $4.5 million in the red and had no reserves. Despite this, at that time, a good deal of difficulty ensued with the commission, who imposed a millage that was exceedingly low and essentially crippled the city for about a year. In November of that year, most of the senior staff, including myself, went without pay for 1 month. We ended up getting paid in December, but until the ad valorums came in, we went without pay for a month, and Mayor Lopez was one of the people who went without pay as well. We were nearly bankrupt at that point. The police department was close to being shut down. An FDLE audit requested by Mayor Lopez found over 7,000 pieces of evidence that were missing, including, without exaggeration, firearms, alcohol, and drugs. Fast forward to today. You are in a new city. This is, without question, the most competent government this city has had in the living memory of anybody here. Thank you. Today, the city has reserves in the bank. Not as much as we would like, but we have reserves. We can make it through a hurricane if we needed to, which was the touchstone that Mayor Lopez and I worried about for so many years, for over a year, for a year and a half actually. We have Mayor Lopez has repaved many of the roads and sidewalks for the first time this century actually. The first thing he did was bring in a new command staff of highly decorated officers, from retired officers from a large department. And because the idea was essentially that no matter how well-intentioned the best officers were in the police department at that time, you could not fix a broken system with people who were the products of that malfunctioning system. You needed somebody from the outside. Today, the police department not only is completely restaffed, with police officers going from approximately 25 full-time officers and over 100 part-time officers to about 45 officers and approximately 10 or 15 reserves. The department has actually been accredited by ICA on its first attempt. Something that's nearly unheard of. I was there at the accreditation ceremony. It was accredited without reservations, without a yes, that's good, but you need to fix this one item here. No, accredited without reservations on its first time out. To go from and for that, a debt of gratitude is owed by not only the people in this building, but by the residents of the city to Chief Plácido Diaz, Deputy Chief Raul Herbelo, and Assistant Chief Aquiles Carmona. Without them, these are the officers who were brought in from a neighboring jurisdiction, retired officers who brought with them a view and, of practices and procedures that simply had not been implemented in the city ever before. The city police department is now the poster child for accreditation. Most of our road patrol officers are like this gentleman here, under 35 or 40 years old. They are young men and women committed to serving the city and committed to serving in a small day-to-day municipality in the fashion that a police department should serve a small municipality. The HR department has 2 individuals now who are accredited. They've obtained certification from FIU on this, in the HR field, and one of them is a fellow member of the bar as well. The finance department, the city had so many issues with finance. The finance department is headed now by a retired auditor and a former agent of the FBI. We now have a purchasing agent with many years of experience in purchasing goods and services for the federal government, specifically the Bureau of Prisons, I believe. Without question, this is the best run administration the city has ever had. In 2015, when Mayor Lopez first came to office and we first convened in his office to try to figure out how to fix the city, there were significant doubts, especially since we got so much headwind from so many commissioners on the dais. Today, none of the commissioners who were there in 2015 are currently on the dais anymore. They are all out of office, either resigned or were voted out of office. Every single one. This is a brand new day in the city of Sweetwater. I am proud to have been asked by my friend Orlando Lopez to have served as his right hand for the past 4 years, because we have done good work here and work we can all be proud of. Thank you. And with that, I turn the podium over to our MC, our Assistant City Manager, Robert Hirata.
Good evening. My name is Robert Hirata. I'm an Assistant City Manager. If you don't know me, maybe then you've never been to Sweetwater. But at any rate, I have a list here. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize our elected officials who work tirelessly to make this community what it is, and specifically some of our community-based partners. Without these people, we would be nobody. I think it's important that everybody remembers that communities are collective ecosystems. They are a collective effort. Communities make infrastructure better. They feed people. And partnerships also produce interns who turn into commissioners. So the effects are amazing. So with that, I start by recognizing Sweetwater's own District County Commissioner, Jose Pepe Diaz. The mayor of neighboring city and partner, J.C. Bermudez of Doral. Former Mayor Manny Maroño. Sweetwater Commissioner David Borrero. Kenneth Furton from FIU. Provost. And, sir, FIU President Mark Rosenberg. And Sweetwater Commissioner Cecilia Holtz Alonso. And I would be remiss if I didn't recognize those who are going to work the magic tonight. We have the Honorable Ana Maria Pando. The Honorable Christy Nunez. And the Honorable Lisette Martinez. And I would also like to recognize community-based partner Jerry McDonald of GT McDonald. And representing many of our great electeds and representatives, Angie Fernandez, representing State Attorney Kathy Fernandez-Rundle. Partners of mine, Javier Marquez and Michelle Palacio of FIU. Another very strong institution within Sweetwater with our University City's borders of Kaiser University, Carmen Perez and Christy Sabila. Alina Garcia from State of Florida CFO, Jimmy Petronis. Gianfranco Pupio, State of Florida State Rep Grieco, Michael Grieco. And Ray Lastre from Florida Attorney General's Office, Ashley Moody. Okay, so now we move on to our invocation. We have the distinct pleasure of having Pastor Eduardo Blandon with us. Pastor, please come forward.
Thank you. What a beautiful audience. Beautiful, indeed. I was told that I could do this in Spanish, but then they told me that I had to do it both. So I will try to do it in English too as well, since English is not my first language. I want to thank you, Sophia. Where's Sophia? Sophia, thank you because it's because of her, I'm here, having this special opportunity to have this special invocation. Just join me, please, in this special invocation. Good God, we invoke your presence with us here this afternoon as we gather in this ceremonious occasion. We are thankful for the people of the community of the city of Sweetwater, and we are grateful for this individual who have come forward to serve in elected position on their behalf. Bless Mayor Orlando Lopez and the newly elected commissioners Saul Diaz, Sofia G. Lacayo, and Isidro Ruiz as they take this solemn oaths of public service, as well as Joniel Diaz and David Barrero. With these words comes public trust. So we pray that you will confirm in them a commitment to what is true, what is right, and what is fair. And though, Lord, then with both windows and humility, fill us all with a renewed commitment to work for the people of this city. Deliver us from the political pessimism that so afflicts our age. Keep us attuned to the highest standard of public service. Grant us the vision to work for goals and purposes larger than ourselves, and give us the energy and the zeals to carry the vision forward. Blessed are you, O Lord, our God, for you have set us within communities and called us to promote the common goods. In the name of Jesus, amen. Amen. Thank you very much.
Thanks again, Pastor. Very enlightening. And I would also like to recognize a dear friend of the city's who walked in while I was giving the speech, Dr. Raul Diez Canseco Terry of San Ignacio University, who will be headquartering in the city of Sweetwater very soon. And also, former Vice President of Peru. And now we move on to our Pledge of Allegiance, led by some of Sweetwater's finest, Samuel Dorsally and Officer Jonathan Archie.
Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, please remain standing. And next, we have Mr. Octavio Orochena to lead us in our national anthem. Okay, you may all be seated. Next, Mr. Mayor Orlando Lopez, please come forward. Honorable Ana Maria Pando.
Before I swear you in, I was asked how many minutes of a point of personal privilege I could take. I promise I could probably talk for an hour.
And I told her limited to 2.
So, thank you so much, my dear friend, my brother, for calling me to swear you in. I have known you since you were a little boy. And when I told Papa Pando yesterday that I was going to swear you in, he started telling me how he remembers when you were just a little boy working at the print shop. And what he had to say was, and you know he's tough, I am so happy porque ese niño siempre fue un buen muchacho, muy trabajador y criado por una familia que le enseñó muy buenos valores. And my friend, throughout the years, you indeed have been a buen muchacho, muy trabajador, and through your actions, you have demonstrated what my dad told me, that you were raised by a family who taught you well and good values. You are a man of extreme honesty, almost to a fault, but we all appreciate that. Completely transparent. You're a tireless worker. You're an excellent husband, an excellent son, an excellent brother, an excellent dog daddy, and an excellent friend. And you love the city. The citizens have given you another opportunity to continue the wonderful work that you have done. They are lucky to have you as their mayor, and I wish for you every day, my dear friend, Godspeed, and may everything that you envision for the city, which I know is amazing, may it all come true, and may you have the support of the commissioners to be able to make Sweetwater shine, because it can shine. And as an adopted daughter of Sweetwater, I want to see it shine. So Godspeed to you, my dear friend. I love you. Please, oops, where's the oath? Oh, Carmen, you have it, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me see. We're supposed to stand here. Okay. Put your. I have to let go of this. Put your left hand. Raise your right hand to be sworn, and put your left hand on the Bible, please, and repeat after me. I, Orlando Lopez, do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States against all enemies, domestic or foreign, and that I will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, that I am entitled to hold office under the Constitution, and that I will faithfully perform all the duties of the office of mayor of the city of Sweetwater, Florida, on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
All right, now we'll have a few words from our mayor, Orlando Lopez.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Judge. Really is truly an honor to be here. Thank you all to elected officials, family members, staff, friends of Sweetwater, friends of mine to be here. It is truly an honor to be represented by this fine community and to be elected again by its residents to do the same and represent the community. As both my chief of staff and Judge Pando were saying previously, it truly is an honor to represent the city and try to do it in its best possible scenario for the residents of the city. We don't get elected to serve ourselves, but rather the residents of the city, which is something that a lot of elected officials do forget. We represent the residents of the city in the good and in the bad. But thank you all for being here. It really is truly an honor. This is not a celebration for myself, but rather a celebration for each and every one of you, where we're going to be able to have good government again in the city of Sweetwater for the next 4 years. Thank you all for being here.
I'm going to call the family forward. If the family would like to join the mayor for pictures by the dais. Thank you, Mayor. Now, if Commissioner-elect for Group 5, Isidro Ruiz, would please rise and come forward. And the Honorable Christy Nunez.
So I don't know Isidro since he was a kid, but in the short time that I have known him, I can attest to the fact that this definitely is an individual who's committed to his community, committed to serve, and has the work ethic to make a difference. So I'm very privileged and honored to be here today and swear you in. Okay? If you can raise your right hand. I, Isidro Ruiz, do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and the government of the United States and the state of Florida against all enemies, domestic and foreign, and that I will bear the true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, that I am entitled to hold the office under the Constitution, and that I will faithfully perform all the duties of the office of Commissioner of Sweetwater of Florida, on which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations, Commissioner Ruiz. Now some words for the crowd.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity to serve. Also want to thank all the residents of the city of Sweetwater for their support during my election and during my campaign. I also want to thank Judge Christy Nunez for being here today, swearing me in. It's been a pleasure, Your Honor. Thank you so much. My family, my backbone, you guys rock. I love you guys. My wife, my kids, my mom. I love you all. And my amazing team of volunteers or friends. You guys rocked it. You guys did an extremely, really good job. And I thank you guys for all that. I promise to work really hard for the community. And once again, I'm going to be for you guys here and honoring every single one of you guys. May God bless you all. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for being here today.
Okay. Commissioner Ruiz, now, if the family would please come forward. Si la familia puede, por favor, venir hacia adelante para tomarse una foto con el comisionado. Once again, congratulations, Commissioner Ruiz. Next, we have Commissioner-elect Group 6. Saul Diaz, would you please rise? And the Honorable Christy Nunez will also be working the magic here.
It is also my privilege to be able to swear in Commissioner Saul Diaz. What the little that I do know of a commissioner is what I can say is definitely tenacity, desire to serve his community, and he'll stop at nothing to be here. So that's something that's commendable, and I can guarantee that you will serve the community in the same capacity. So Commissioner, if you could raise your right hand. Put your hand on the Bible. I, Saul Diaz. Do solemnly swear. That I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and of the state of Florida against all enemies, domestic and foreign, and that I will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, that I am entitled to hold office under the Constitution, and that I will faithfully perform all the duties of the office of Commissioner of Sweetwater, Florida. Office of Commissioner of Sweetwater, Florida, on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations, Commissioner.
Congratulations, Commissioner Diaz. Now some words for the crowd.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. This has been a hell of a way. It's been a struggle. Third time is a charm. That's what they said. I'm here to serve the city. I want to thank, first of all, my family, my wife and my kids, and my daughter that just graduated from high school yesterday. It's been a journey for her, a new journey for her, and a new journey for me. I'm just a humble guy. I'm a resident guy. I don't have nothing background by political or anything like that. I'm just a concerned citizen that wants to make a difference for our city. I'm here for the citizens. I'm not a politician or anything like that. I want to do the best for our community. I'm tired of we always been in the news for the last 4 or 5 years. We have a new commission, a new city. City of Sweetwater is shining today. That rain that we had out there, it was a bless. It was a bless to our city. Look at the shine right now. shining all over the city, because we have a new commission. For everybody out there, we're here to serve for our citizen. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Commissioner Diaz, if the family would now please rise and come take a picture with the commissioner.
Wow, we're here.
Thank you, Commissioner Diaz, once again, and congratulations. Now, Commissioner-elect for group number 7, Sofia Lacayo, would you please rise and come forward? And the Honorable Lisette Martinez.
Good afternoon, everyone. Buenas tardes, Sweetwater. It is an honor to stand here today and be able to swear in Commissioner Lacayo, who I witnessed work tirelessly in her campaign trail so that she can stand here today. And not only that, but most important, she can serve the people of the city of Sweetwater. I know that she will do a great job and that she will work even harder than she worked in her campaign, because that was just an example of how hard she can work. And it's also an honor to be able to swear in the first Nicaraguan American elected in the past 40 years. Thank you, Commissioner Lacayo, for giving me the honor to swear you in. And of course, thank you, Sweetwater, because without you, I wouldn't be wearing this robe here today. Thank you.
And government, the Constitution and government
of the United States
of the United States
and of the state of Florida
and the state of Florida
against all enemies,
and against enemies,
domestic or foreign,
domestic and foreign,
and that I will bear
I don't want to bear
true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, that I am entitled to hold office under the Constitution, and that I will faithfully perform all the duties of the office of Commissioner of the city of Sweetwater, Florida, on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
Now I'd like to welcome some remarks from Commissioner Sofia Lacayo.
Thank you, Senor Robert. Thank you, everybody, for coming here. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for my board resident for giving me the opportunity. It's the third time, and the Nicaraguan people is in the commission in the Sweetwater. I am very proud. I am very excited. Estoy muy orgullosa de poderlos representar. Además de eso, además de ser una de las primeras comisionadas en el sur de la Florida con referente a la ciudad de Sweetwater, mi compromiso de lealtad y de optimismo va a ser muy alto. Así que muchas gracias por la oportunidad y gracias, como dice mi lema de campaña, una mejor ciudad, una mejor comunidad. Gracias.
Y si la comisionada y su familia, por favor, quieren dar un pasito adelante para las fotos. Congratulations once again, Commissioner Lacayo. And now this momentous occasion has almost concluded. With this being said, I think that the results that have been achieved thus far by Mayor Lopez speak for themselves. You know, as I tell people, cranes don't lie, new roads don't lie, and smiling faces don't lie either. I trust that we have the foresight, the leadership, and most of all, the value of unity that we need to keep pushing this the city forward in our new commission. And I hope you share the same sentiment with me. With this being said, I would like to invite a surprise, unitemized item on this agenda, Héctor Daría Pastora from el Movimiento Mundial Diariano, to give us some words commemorating the city's rich Nicaraguan history. Doctor, and before we continue to this, I would like to acknowledge one great friend of our city, Vice Mayor of West Miami, Luciano Suarez. I don't know where he came in through, but there he is.
Honorable don Orlando López, alcalde reelecto de la ciudad de Sweetwater. Honorables comisionados de la ciudad, honorables jueces, jefe de la policía, señoras y señores. Como preámbulo protocolario de esta solemne ceremonia, hemos escuchado el himno nacional de los Estados Unidos de América en la voz del tenor Octavio Orochena. The Star Spangled Banner, que traducimos como las banderas llenas de estrellas. El espíritu de su letra conlleva una plegaria. En Dios está nuestra confianza. Cierro comillas. Además de este acto histórico de juramentación del señor alcalde reelecto, quien goza de toda nuestra simpatía y admiración, y los nuevos comisionados, el clamor "So help me God". Ayúdame, Señor. Manifestaciones de fe en el Dios de las naciones, bendecida por la invocación bíblica del pastor Eduardo Blandón. Somos una nación bajo Dios, indivisible y justicia para todos. Lealtad y proclama cívica a los colores patrios de la bandera. Me van a dispensar, pero después de 40 años, la comunidad nicaragüense quiere darle un saludo muy expresivo y muy especial a la doctora Sofía Gelacayo. Ilustre compatriota nicaragüense estadounidense, cuya elección, junto con los comisionados que le acompañan, cuya elección, quiero mencionar a los comisionados que se juramentaron con ella, desde luego un gran honor mencionar a los comisionados Saúl Díaz e Isidro Ruiz. Cuya elección, tanto de Saúl Díaz como de Isidro Ruiz y Sofía Lacayo, es una apertura de conciencia comunitaria en una ciudad multiétnica, ávida de que el juramento de las autoridades electas hagan honor al espíritu de la Constitución Nacional y a la del Estado de la Florida. Con verdadera fe y lealtad, los comisionados juramentados esta tarde son delegados de un cargo que emana de la voluntad de sus electores, tal como hoy lo han jurado ante los honorables jueces. Deseo destacar un asterisco que nos honra a los hispanos. El autor de la Declaración de la Independencia de este gran y generoso país de los Estados Unidos, el abogado y políglota Thomas Jefferson, tercer presidente de los Estados Unidos, en sus libros de cabecera estaban la Biblia y una versión en español de Don Quijote, obra que le inspirara muchos de sus escritos, entre ellos los referentes a la libertad. Abro comillas: la libertad, Sancho, es una de los más preciosos dones que a los hombres dieron los cielos. Por la libertad, así como por la honra, se puede evaluar y debe aventurarse la vida. Una de las vidas que inicia hoy una fecunda aventura después de 9 meses de meritoria campaña es la doctora Sofía Gelacayo en el campo político y de servicio público, investida en este recinto oficial con la jerarquía de comisionada de la ciudad de Sweetwater, región geográfica de nuestro condado de Miami-Dade, afecta a los exilios históricos de Cuba, de Nicaragua y de otras nacionalidades. Nacionalidades que enriquecen el desarrollo integral de la ciudad universitaria de Sweetwater. La designación de ciudad universitaria fue una y otra vez reiterada por la doctora Sofía Gelacayo. Propicio destacar el currículum que ostenta como referente de su personalidad académica, como lo ostentan los demás comisionados, pero ante todo sus valores y principios cristianos y democráticos. Ella es abogada, graduada en la mejor universidad de Nicaragua, la Centroamericana, con maestría en Administración de Empresas INCAE, Centro Universitario de Harvard en Nicaragua, graduada en la Universidad Internacional de la Florida. Señoras y señores, quiero repetir, saludar aquí a don José Pepe Díaz, comisionado del Distrito 12 del Miami-Dade, quien nos acompañó en la última jornada de la reinauguración de la Avenida Nicaragua con nuestro alcalde, don Orlando López. La Avenida Nicaragua aquí en Sweetwater. Quiero terminar lo que expresó la doctora Lacayo el 14 de mayo, cuando celebramos su victoria, abro comillas: cuando ocupe mi silla en la alcaldía, sé que debo de aprender y legislar con valentía y convicción, con principios éticos, cívicos, sin intereses personales, mucho menos burocráticos de partidos o de nacionalidades, ya que somos una ciudad multiétnica con valores patrióticos que aman la libertad y la democracia. Es por ello que debemos ser un gobierno del pueblo, por el pueblo y para el pueblo, como dijo el gran presidente Abraham Lincoln. Soy la primera nicaragüense americana en 40 años en ser elegida a un cargo público. Hemos triunfado, pero ante todo es la victoria de la ciudad de Sweetwater. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, Héctor Darío. Bueno, feel free to have some refreshments. We have enough to feed a town here. And please congratulate our newly elected leaders.